Hello residents of Lynn, my name is Dan Cahill. I appreciate you spending a couple of minutes with me to let me tell you why I enjoy being your City Councilor at Large, and I'm looking forward to 2 more years of being your representative in City Hall. I've had the distinct pleasure of working with a lot of good people throughout the city. Community activists, public employees, people in the state delegation, the congressional delegation, our mayor, and our 10 other city councilors. And we're working for one thing and one thing only, to make Lynn a better place. I'd like to just briefly talk about 3 things that I've been hearing from residents throughout the community and things that I like to focus on. One is being economic development. We've built a tremendous relationship with the business community and including many of the neighborhood and community organizations as well to make sure that Lynn has a clear vision of what our economic development looks like today and looks like in the future. And through that we've been able to do some incredible things with rezoning that haven't been done in many, many decades, as well as bringing new businesses to the city of Lynn. Quality businesses that provide quality jobs. So instead of having to commute outside of the city, like I do unfortunately every day, folks have the opportunity to live and work in the city of Lynn, a goal that I strive for me and my family as well. And secondly, education. Although the City Council doesn't have any direct control over our educational system, what we do have is a say and also input into where our educational system is going in the future, specifically with our infrastructure. As you may know, we've been very successful in building a new Marshall Middle School that will transform parts of East Lynn, as well as parts of including parts of the Highlands, which will provide a quality space for education. And that will also directly result in increased property values for the surrounding areas. But that's not enough. We have many ailing schools, aging and ailing schools in the city of Lynn. Our next endeavor would be for a new Pickering Middle School. I've been proud of the work that myself, along with City Councilor Wayne Losey and Buzzy Barton, Hong Net, and all the city councilors have put forth an effort to make sure that a new Pickering Middle School is something that was within the city's reach. Working with the mayor, the treasurer's office, and our inspectional services, we've been able to put together the necessary funding for a feasibility study to see where we would put a brand new Pickering Middle School. And it's an important thing for families. It's an important thing for growth in the city of Lynn. We have one of the youngest cities in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And for young families, including my own, folks start to look at things like your educational system when deciding where to locate, where to keep your family, where to grow your family. And I'm very proud of the work that we've been able to do at Pickering. Of course, we're going to need one major partner, and that's you, the voters, on that. We'll need authorization through a ballot question, much like there was for an authorization for Marshall Middle School. And I'm looking forward to being on that campaign and as your City Councilor at Large to advocate and stress how important it is that we as a city commit ourselves to improving education for our next generation. And lastly, I'd like to just chit-chat about public safety. In fact, I've kind of already talked about public safety, but in an indirect way. Through economic development, growth of the tax base. Through education, making sure that our children have the necessary skills to compete in the workforce, and also just the necessary skills to function in society. We will address our public safety issues here in the city of Lynn. It's all very cyclical. All of us working together will make sure that the needs of our police and fire are met through our own cooperation, that of the residents. And I'm looking forward to being a city councilor that is hands-on and works with all sectors of this city to ensure that our city continues to grow at the pace it's growing, continues to get the necessary resources that it desperately needs, and continues to work together in a collaborative effort. Again, neighborhood organizations, business communities, residents, seniors, youth groups, the mayor, the council, state delegation, the federal delegation. Everyone needs to work together to make sure that our city is the great city that we all love and we all want to stay in and that we all want our families to grow in. So I'd appreciate you if you consider my candidacy for re-election for City Councilor at Large. I'm on the ballot for November 3rd. I'm in the 3rd spot, so think 3s. And I would appreciate if you consider me for one of your 4 votes. Again, Dan Cahill, it's been an honor and a pleasure serving you. I am as eager today as I was years ago when I was first elected, and I'm looking forward to a clear vision going forward in the city of Lynn. I appreciate your confidence in me, and I would very much appreciate your vote on November 3rd. Thank you.